Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? Welcome in. Should be on. Okay, it's on. Let's go. Okay, so, welcome back to the NHL and USHL podcast. I got 3 things to say. First of all, today is the season finale. Tomorrow will be season opener for season 4. Actually, I have 4 things to say. Second of all, for an upcoming podcast episode, I'm not exactly sure what podcast episode. It's a big announcement. I don't know exactly what podcast episode is going to be, but within the next week or so, I'll be interviewing former Dubuque Fighting Saint, going to the Ohio State Buckeye, the person with the most goals in a single season for the Dubuque Fighting Saints franchise history, Noah Powell. I will be interviewing him on a Zoom meeting. I will screen record it, and then I will upload a pre-recorded live stream on to my podcast. It might not be live streaming, actually. It might just be a video. I think it's probably just going to be video for one of my podcast episodes. But yeah, it's going to be my first guest. I might have other ones too. My first one's going to be one of the best Fighting Saints to ever play for a Fighting Saint jersey. NHL draft prospect in an NCAA college player. I'd be playing at the college level next season. Noah Powell. So that's going to be so fun to interview him. And then I will be uploading on this podcast, me interviewing him and exactly what happened to it. So, I mean, that's a big announcement for my podcast. That's going to hopefully help elevate my podcast. And I got 2 more things. First of all, I got a new logo for my YouTube channel, the NHL and USHL podcast. Made that last night. And another thing that I did last night, in the bottom right of your screen, the bottom right of the screen that you can see off of mine, it says here, right where my mouse cursor is. You see it right here? Actually, I think it'd be right down here. Wait, hold up. It should be right down here, probably. I think. Right here. I think. No, it's not. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Wait, I actually got an idea. Can I put it down here? Okay, that doesn't work. That's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. It's fine. Today, for the season finale, I will be, grading everything, preparing. This will be the last part of this 7-episode series. I'm grading each team's line, for all 4 of each team's lines and all 3 of each team's pairs, grading them all. It's kind of cool because we get to go over each team and their lines and kind of just think about what we're thinking about their lines right now. I have it all written down on my phone, all the teams. So we're gonna jump straight into it and grade each team third pairing and do it. And then tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Before we jump into this podcast episode, tomorrow I'm doing a tier list based on NHL Teams' depth. So my season opener for tomorrow. I don't know what day the Noah Powell interview is gonna be. Yes. And he's a former USHL player last season. Broke the single season goal record for the Dubuque Fighting Saints franchise history. So I mean that's so cool. And as an NHL and USHL podcast, so it goes perfectly with my podcast. So yeah, I mean I'm been doing a lot of NHL lately because that's the only thing that's really able to talk about. Because the USHL, it's so hard to predict next year's rosters. So yeah, when the USHL season starts, I'll be doing like game recaps every day of the NHL and when the games are on for the USHL, and then I'll be doing game predictions for the USHL games and the NHL games every day. When they're on, I should say. So it is the NHL and USHL podcast, but we can't do much USHL right now because there's not really much to talk about because I don't even know what the rosters are gonna be. Yeah. So let's actually jump straight into the podcast episode. Lacombe and Dumoulin is pretty good. I mean, for a bottom pairing, it's okay. So I think I'm gonna give it like a B minus. Could be better, could be worse. For sure. I'm so excited for that interview. I'm gonna be so nervous though, for real. But I got it. It's fine. They're gonna see everything. It's not gonna be live streamed. It's just gonna be a straight video. Yeah, I think I'm gonna edit it too. Okay. Okay, and Pete, I actually like it. I'm not very familiar with Lori, but he's playing in the second power play unit, so he must be pretty good. And Pete is good too, so I think I'm gonna give it a B. I might change these grades throughout the podcast episode, but for now, I'm gonna be a B. B for the B's. Ruins. Clifton Samuelson is actually really good. B plus. It's auto-corrected from B to because. Just B. Just B. Did y'all hear that? You guys did hear that. It's hilarious. The Xbox thing going on. Drake Bean and Petcat. I'm not really familiar with this guy. Drake Bean's good. Carolina. It would have letting me know my Xbox is gonna turn off in 5 minutes if I don't turn on my controller and play something, which I'm not going to because I don't really care to turn it back on. Oh no, not the Blackhawks, not yet. Carolina Hurricanes. Gloucester and Chatfield. A plus. We are comparing these third pairings to other third pairings. Chatfield can honestly get you 20 or 30 points, really. He's playing good defensively. Gloucester probably only going to get you 20, 30 points, but if he plays with another good defenseman, he can get you honestly 30 to 40 points. But this season's probably only going to get you 20, 30 points. We're playing great defensively. Compared to other third pairings, this is phenomenal. Especially for, like, I'm telling you, the Hurricanes defense is stacked. A plus, first A plus of the day. That's going on TikTok. Okay. Brody and Martinez, A minus. The bottom pairing is really good. Martinez can get you 20, 30 points. Same thing with Brody playing good defensively. Yeah. Shellington, Brenstrom, A. Not quite an A plus, but A. Brenstrom and Shellington together are very good. Bottom pairing, they're both phenomenal bottom pairing guys. A. Colorado defense is stacked, I'm telling you. Wait, can I make like myself sound louder? No. Wait, I just want to test something. Yeah? I don't know. Oh wait, that's better. Okay, but I can't really make myself sound better. Let me try something. I'm gonna do a quick pause in the podcast episode. Unit check. like. No, not really. Okay, well that's fine. I just want to see if I can make myself sound better, but until I get my new mic, that should be coming like either today or tomorrow. It could sound kind of quiet because it's just my computer mic, just the mic that it comes with my computer. But I will be getting a new mic soon, like either within the next day or two. So I'm gonna sound much better. Cause I used to have the mic, but my mic broke, and I'm gonna get the exact same mic. So I'm gonna sound good again. Okay, CBJ. The Branson in my truck. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it just a B minus. Nothing too special. The Branson can get you 10 to 20 points for real. Same thing as my truck. The Branson actually get you 20 to 30 points probably. It sounds pretty good, yes, I know, but it could sound so much better. I usually say it sounds good, yeah, but it can sound great. So, it's fun though. Smith, Dumba, I think I'm gonna give it an A minus, honestly. Some people really don't like it. I think they both get 20, 30 points playing good defensively. Red Wings. That's just it, Monta. I do really like the third pairing. I think I'm gonna give it an A minus as well. I do like the third pairing, but the top two pairings outside of the top four, defensively outside of Mo Sider is not good. The bottom pairing is pretty good. I'll give it an A minus, but it's not as good for the other teams that are gonna fight for that wild card, such as the Sabres, the Lightning, the Islanders, the Senators, in my opinion. We'll get to the Senators, but I'm very high in the Senators this season. Some people aren't. Most people aren't, actually, but I don't really care. CC Kulak could be better. B plus. So B plus for the Edmonton Oilers. Bottom pairing could be better. CC and Kulak not the best bottom pairing, but first of all, they could get more bottom depth in the offense, and the top pairing really makes up for it. The penalty kill still phenomenal. Power play still great, and goaltending great. They made it Stanley Cup final. Game 7 only lost by 1 goal in the Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final after coming back from down 3-0 in the Stanley Cup final. So the team's pretty good, and they get nothing but better with the acquisition of Jeff Skinner and Victor Arvidsson to the top 6. I think it's pretty safe to say that they're good. Okay. It's the defending Stanley Cup champions, Nate Schmidt, and I don't know who the other guy is. I'm gonna give it a B, no higher. Nate Schmidt's good. Don't know who the other guy is. Kings up next. Benson Edmondson. I'm gonna give it a B plus. Honestly, slightly better than Florida's. LA Kings defense is definitely the bright spot. Not really. They got good defensive pieces, okay, but the way they play defense is so good. It's such good system defense. But on paper, it's not really the best. But if you watch them play defense, it's pretty good. Pretty good, not like ridiculously good. You especially saw it at the beginning of last season. Like, it's ridiculous how good they were to start the season last season. And then we don't talk about what they did throughout the season, especially now what they did in the playoffs. Nothing. Anyways, I don't know really anything about any of those players. Give it a solid B minus. Kind of like gut just give them B minus, but yeah. Montreal Canadiens. Third pairing. The Sheriff and Harris. I actually like it. I think I'm gonna give it a B plus. The Sheriff is like 6'6", I think, around that area. Very, very big and physical, and Harris is pretty good too. So I'm gonna give it a B plus. Shen Stasny. B. Not quite as good as Montreal. The only reason why I say Montreal is better is because the Sheriff's really good and Harris is pretty good too. Devils are up next. Devils. Okay. Nemec and Dillon. I do really like it. I can't give it an A plus just because I've been giving Devils too much A pluses. But Nemec is really good. He's probably gonna get you Wild Blackhawks and playoffs. No, bro, don't even stop entertaining the idea at this point. Like, it's not happening. Nemec can get you 20, 30 points, and Dillon can get you 20, 30 points as well too. They're both pretty physical. I do hope Nemec takes a step up, because if they Devils do want to make the Stanley Cup final, you'll at least make a deep playoff run this next season. They do need some depth in Samik Nemec to really take a step up and perform somewhat to the level of a second overall pick. To have some good bottom defensive depth. Because we know Dylan can get 20, 30, maybe 40 points if he plays really, really well, but 20, 30 points probably what you're going to expect out of him. Playing great physically, great defensively. Okay, Dylan's good. Simon Nemec is a big question mark. I think he's going to end up putting 20, 30, maybe 40 points up next season, or playing good defensively. I do think he's going to take a pretty decent size step up next season. So, I mean, yeah, I think that's good. Hold up, guys. Okay. Islanders. Oh, look. Okay. Islanders up next. Mayfield, Riley. I think they give it A minus. It's actually really good. Mike Riley can get you 20, 30 points. Mayfield can get you around the same. Mayfield, they're both really good too. So, yeah. Rangers are up next. Not quite 20 minutes yet. Shido Jones is pretty good. I think we give it A minus as well. All the New York/New Jersey teams around that area are very good teams. Islanders are going to be around the wild card fight. Rangers and the Devils are going to be fighting for that 1 and 2 spot of the Metro Division 2, which actually, now that I think about it, those are going to be some very entertaining games throughout the season, especially if they play each other in the playoffs, which I do believe they will. But even throughout the season, if they do both fight through the Metro Division, which I do believe they will, fight for the Metro Division title, yeah, those teams are going to be fire. I'm not going to lie, those games are always fire, but especially if they're going to be like two contending teams. Clevin and Bernard Docker. B plus, up. Okay. B plus. Bernard Docker is pretty good. Against Clevin. Bernard Docker is really young though. Liars. Vaseline and Zumula. B minus. The main reason why most people, including myself, don't have the Flyers making the playoffs, you either be that close, really. Because the defense is very concerning. Cam York is good, Sanham is good, and Drysdale is good. But you can say there's like 2 to 3 really good defensemen on like every team. Besides maybe the Sharks. And maybe the Flames. Actually, no, that's not true. Anderson will be good. But anyways, yeah, I mean, outside of those 3 good guys, like they're not like no superstars, but outside of those 3 good guys, they don't really have much. And the goaltending is very mediocre too, so it's not looking good over there in Philly for the defense/goaltending aspect of their roster. Penguins are pretty similar. I mean, the defense is actually pretty good, very good actually, but the forward core is very concerning, depth concerning. Goaltending's concerning. Sebastian Aho, not the forward Sebastian Aho, not the guy that can get you 80 to 90 points of playing Selkie level defense. No, defense Sebastian Aho. And Grislick. Matt Grislick. Okay. I'm gonna give it an A minus because that actual bottom pairing is nasty. Yeah. Wait. I got another podcast idea on the fly. Hold up. There you go. I just had another podcast idea up on the fly. Look at me go. Okay, anyways, San Jose Sharks. This might be the worst. San Jose Sharks, the last 6 run, it's actually not the worst. I think I'm gonna give it like a B minus. Run definitely K's it, but it's not nothing too good, honestly. Nothing really that special. Seattle Kraken are up next. Logan Evans, B minus really is not good. Really not good. Could argue for like a C plus, but I think we're gonna give it a B minus for now. St. Louis Blues up next. Kessel Suter, okay. C plus. Suter's okay. Kessel's okay. Yeah, C plus might be the worst. Let's see. W. Okay, nope, we're back. Okay, Tampa Bay. I was going to say Toronto, but I don't know why. Tampa Bay Lightning. Parabix Moses, actually pretty good. I'm going to give it a B plus. I actually really like that. Some people really don't like the defense. You know, the defense is really not bad. Toronto is up next. Toronto Maple Leafs. Their bottom pairing, Jake McCabe and Boa. I think pretty good actually. So I'm gonna give it an A minus, but no higher. A minus is really, really good. Hockey Club. Kesselring, Ian Cole. A. Kesselring and Cole are very, very good. Very good. Vancouver. Aaron Nathan Forbit. Forbit. I was right. A minus. Very solid. One of the main reasons why I have Canucks being top contender. Maybe not top contender, but definitely, in my opinion, the Stanley Cup contender. The team is so complete, it's so deep, and it's made for the Stanley Cup. Vegas, speaking of made for the Stanley Cup, you got Vegas over here. Zach Whitecloud Haig, A plus. Like Haig and Whitecloud can both get you 20, 30 points, maybe 40, and a point. Great defensively. Whitecloud's very underrated. Same thing with Haig, and the defense is so deep. And that's the reason why they're both in the bottom pairing. A plus of Vegas, second, probably last A plus of the day. That's also going on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I guess they're both going on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, both A pluses, and probably the Blues too. This would probably be the worst. And these next very A minus. There's a lot of A minuses here, but it's true. A minus is where the Capitals gotta go. The defense is pretty good, probably top 10 defense at the very least in the NHL. That has them barely missing the playoffs. But yeah. Winnipeg. Sammy Miller, just a B. Nothing too special. Nothing too incredibly special. But that's gonna do it for today's podcast episode. Before I end the today was the season finale. I will see you guys for the season opener of season 4, episode number 1 of the 20 episode season, as every season is. Peace.